Wow, that wasn't long. Hi, everyone. I think the... Oh, no! Why did they put... What? The clock just went up. Okay, I don't know. I think the verdict is in. I'm just looking at Law and Crime chat right now. I was playing Overwatch. I think the verdict is in. Oh, well, it looks like it's in. I think the judges are here. Everyone looks exhausted. Hello, hello, hello. I actually have to use the bathroom, but oh well. Okay, guys, verdict is in. Terry Sanderson's here. Pretty sure it's not going to go his way. And I do feel bad for him, but it is what it is. Sucks for both parties. Get sucked into this crap. All right. That was a quick little break. How long were we gone for? Hi, Nomi, Linda, Dave, and Louise. Hi, Kay. How are you doing today? Let me adjust my audio. Muted right now. And I have the chat up. I do feel bad for him. Go live. Pop out. I believe that he believes he's right. Same thing goes for Gwen. I believe that both parties think they're right and that the other party's in the wrong. So I think he truly believes that he has like a really bad, cognitive decline. It's as a result of Gwyneth Paltrow hitting him. And then for Gwyneth Paltrow, I believe that, she thinks she was the one that was hit by Terry Sanderson. All right. I don't know. The verdict is in. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm pretty confident that it's going to go Gwyneth Paltrow's way. She had some really good expert testimonies. They had the digital animation. She did good on the witness stand. Oh, I found a dead possum behind my car this morning. Oh, no. Yeah, maybe it's just playing dead possum. Maybe it's not really dead.
Yeah, it's you, Jody.
Do you want my client here?
I don't have any preference. So
Where's Gwen?
It's up to your clients.
Oh, she ain't coming.
She wants to be here for the jury. Are we not letting the press in, or what's the purpose of this moment?
I assumed everybody was already in. You can go ahead and let them in. Oh, he's just going through the guidelines? Okay.
What you guys do during break? Hello, hello. I left alone for 4 hours. It might still be pretending.
The court TV and with the AP reporter, or the AP photographer, if you could listen to me for just a minute. No, I mean, I know this goes without saying, but no pictures of the jury.
Yes. Understood, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Hi, Gwen. How's your day going?
So no objection to bringing in the audience if you want.
And they're just being briefed right now.
How excited is everyone? We chillin', we chillin'. He had an extremely poor legal team. Kristen, I think, did a pretty good job, but the rest of his legal team, there were a lot of parts where I thought they could have done way, 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 way better. But Gwen only had 2 lawyers up there working for her.
Jody?
Terry had I think he hired lawyers from so many different law firms. Hi, Nikki. How are you doing today? Well, I think he's going to lose because it's basically like it's very he said, she said, and who told the story better and how the jury can envision how an accident would happen. I couldn't believe her version of events, but then when they had the digital animation, I was like, oh, okay, I guess I could see it happening that way. Yeah, and then it was unfortunate, but Terry had some really important witnesses, and they couldn't be in person to testify. It was all on video deposition or Zoom, and I feel like that's just not really good for the jury, especially when their information is so important. And then for a rebuttal witness that he brought on, he was a very important witness as well, but it was like a Zoom call. It was the call was not good. The guy needed to demonstrate his formulas. We couldn't really see it. And then because the call was so bad, they had to just do a phone call. But the jury's like, I don't know, they're not going to get that information. How long did they deliberate? Was it like 2-3 hours maybe? The only thing I just don't understand is how did Gwen get so hurt if she said that Terry came up from behind?
Wants to come in? If you could be seated, and I'd like to just say a few things before we call the jury in. There is a verdict in the case.
Okay.
You've all been told that. Before the jury enters, I just want to say a few things that I say in every case. The court appreciates that this has been a long and difficult trial for the parties. And their
7 years ago.
And that emotions may be running high. The court reminds everyone that there should be no outward reaction when the verdict is read, and that these proceedings are not over until the court has been adjourned. Most importantly, and regardless of the verdict, the jury has sacrificed more than 8 days of their time to serve, and they are entitled to be shown the same courtesy and respect that they have been shown throughout these proceedings. I want to remind the people that are all here that...
Yeah, Chad, I want you guys to have the biggest outbursts you can have.
strict orders that are in place concerning the use of phones, cameras, recording devices. Unless you've been approved, and there are only 2 people in here that have been approved for capturing anything by video, by audio, or by still,
verdict.
You should not use your cell phone or any other device that might capture those things. Thank you. Ready for the jury?
Straight to a poll? Let's do a quick poll.
And I have been impressed with how well everyone has been throughout this proceeding, so thank you all.
Is that a decent representation? I just have a poll. What did the jury decide? Terry's at fault, Gwen at fault, both are at fault, or none? So both people can be at fault, and they have to assign the percentages of how much Gwen or Terry would be at fault. Or they could just be like, hey, none of them are at fault. They both collide into each other.
For those that are arriving late, there's no use of any recording devices at all.
Hi, Jeannie. How are you doing today? I wish we had a GoPro footage. Maybe we'll get one like years later. Can we ask Google Earth who did it? La 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 la. All right, everyone, get up. This is your way to stretch. Must be nerve-wracking.
Thank you. For the record, the jury is now in the courtroom and the parties are present with their attorneys. Would the foreperson that the jury has selected please stand and state your number?
Number 19.
Thank you. Has the jury reached a verdict?
We have your
Will you please hand it to the bailiff, and the bailiff will bring it to me? Thank
All
you.
right.
You may be seated.
Thank you, jury number 19. So I'm sorry, but I have to talk a little bit throughout so I don't get flagged for not reacting. YouTube's been a little bit nitpicky with content stuff. Defendant guilty? No. It's a civil case. They both could be found liable.
Thank you. We'll now have the clerk read the verdict. You can just read the question and then the answer.
Was Gwyneth Paltrow at fault? No. Was Gwyneth Paltrow's fault a cause of Terry Sanderson's harm?
Uh-oh.
There's
Uh-oh.
just no response there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Was Terry Sanderson at fault? Yes.
Really?
Terry Sanderson's fault a cause Gwyneth Paltrow's did Terry Sanderson's fault cause Gwyneth Paltrow's harm? Yes.
Wow.
Comparative fault. What % of the fault do you assign to Terry Sanderson? 100%.
Wow. Oh, gosh.
Damages. What amount fairly compensates Gwyneth Paltrow for economic damages? $1. Signed March 30th, 2023.
Thank you.
Oh, I feel bad for Terry.
So to juror number 19,
okay, Terry,
the
just move
foreperson,
on.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And the attorneys have asked that I poll the jury, and so I need to ask each one of you if this is your verdict. This is not an unusual thing to happen. It happens quite often. So number 16. Is this
Adam,
your
stop.
verdict? Thank you. Number 11, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Number 8, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Number 2, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
I've already covered number 19. Number 28, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Number 29, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
And number 32, is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. So to the attorneys, is there anything further before I discharge the jury?
Nothing for the plaintiff, Your
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you to the jury.
The attorney's fees? Yeah, I don't know how
Let me
much it
just
is.
Read you the last jury instruction.
It'd be a couple hundred
Ladies and
thousands.
gentlemen of the jury, this trial is finished. Thank you for your service. The
Aw,
American
look at
system of
Owens.
justice relies on your
Good job,
time
Owens.
and your sound judgment. And you have been generous with both.
David.
You served justice by your fair and impartial decision. I hope you found the experience rewarding. You may now talk about this case with anyone you like. You may be contacted by the press or by the lawyers. You do not have to talk to them or with anyone else, but you may. The choice is entirely yours. I turn now to the lawyers and to the press and ask them to honor your wishes if you say that you do not want to talk about the case. If you do decide to talk about the case, please respect the privacy of your fellow jurors. The confidences that they may have shared with you while deliberating are not yours to share with others. Again, thank you for your service.
Thank you, jury. Y'all
may
came
now
here
retire.
during the
And if
snowstorm.
everybody else would
2
please
weeks.
remain here. We've got some things to do.
All rise for the jury.
So even though Terry owes Gwyneth Paltrow $1, he's gonna have to pay for her lawyer fees. Owen's like, I'm getting paid, baby. Let's go. Egan's like, I'm retired. I'm gonna be a Spotify artist now. Bye.
May be seated. So I've got a few things I'm going to do with the parties, and then I'm going to ask everyone who's still in the courtroom at that point to remain seated while the parties leave. So anyone who wants to be outside when the parties leave, please do that now.
You know, Terry, you can move on and, you know, go travel.
So, Mr. Owens,
Go
I'm
date.
looking to you to prepare
Well, if you
a
live more than 10
judgment
years.
on the jury verdict. Will you do that?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Sykes, is there anything further for the court before the court adjourns?
No, my client just wants to say thank you to Your Honor for the effort you made to, okay? That's it.
Thank you. Mr. Owens, is there anything further from the defense before the court adjourns?
No, thank you, Judge, and to all your staff and the bailiffs.
Let me just comment that I appreciate the professionalism that all the attorneys have shown and the parties, so thank you.
Appeal? I
Court is
don't.
now adjourned.
I hope not.
Thank you.
Let my client slip out before.
Yes, everyone remain seated while the parties leave.
I'm going to make a quick statement. Ms. Paltrow is not going to be making a statement today.
So you can make the statement outside, Mr. Owens.
I will do that.
Okay.
Wait, what did Gwen say to Terry?
Okay.
Quick statement. Ms. Paltrow is not going to be making a statement today.
What did she say? Ah! What did she say? I want to know.
Statement outside.
Terry, please do an interview. Go on, Oprah. I want to know. Oh, bye, Gwen. My nosy ass is dying to know as well. Bye, Terry. Bye. She said you lost. I know she did that.
Now adjourned.
Oh, I would have hated to be the jury on this trial. For me, I would to know like clear cut who's guilty, who's not, who's at fault, who's not. This one was a tough one, but you know it all points to it not being Gwyneth's fault. Based on I don't know, they had such good experts, better lawyers, better performance, better exhibits, digital animation. But I would have been, I don't know, I wouldn't have not liked to be a jury on this case. I wouldn't, I would be like, I don't know, I don't want to decide. Get me out of here. She might have said, keep it. Yeah, I don't know what she said. Okay, maybe we'll do it slow motion. But what would she have said?
And there are only
I'm sorry, maybe?
Fault.
Maybe she said,
100%.
parties before the Mr. While the parties leave.
I'm going to make a quick statement. Ms. Paltrow is
hold on, I gotta zoom in. Oh my God, so nosy. Okay, move it over here. What did she say? We're dying to know. I think she gave him some sympathy. But what kind of sympathy? Slow mode?
not going to be making a statement today.
She came so quick, he didn't even know what hit him. Bringing the lip readers. You too. Have a good life. Take care. Maybe she said take care. I could see that. Take care.
Not going to be making a statement today.
I think it had 3 syllables. Take care. I think she said take care. Take care. Bye. Take care. Bye. Goop. Goop.com.
I'm going to make a quick statement, Ms. Paltrow.
No, she can't say I'm sorry, because if she says I'm sorry, that could be seen as, oh, she's admitting fault.
Paltrow's not going to be making a statement today.
Yeah, I think Terry said thanks you too. I think Paltrow says take care. She says thanks you too.
Ms. Paltrow's not going to be making a statement today.
Yeah, he says take care, Terry. Stop. What about the lawyer's fees? I mean, I don't think they're going to disclose that. Okay, I'm ready for the victory laps. Although for the victory laps, take the mic away from Owens. Give it to Egan. Yeah, so Gwyneth Paltrow said that for attorney's fees, it could quite possibly be really expensive. So it's got to be. Oh, well, you know what? Attorney's fees. What about experts? Gwen whispered, I have the GoPro. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I don't know. Not a satisfying one because, with the Depp Heard one, with the Murdoch one, it's like you knew 100% who was in the wrong. One person was fucked over and you wanted there to be justice. This one, I just wasn't, I kept going back and forth. I just wasn't really sure. Yeah. So I hope they can move on with their lives and maybe Terry will live more than 10 years. Shouldn't have gone with a simple country liar. Terry will get a job as a ski instructor to pay. Now what? Well, I mean, it's possible that Terry could appeal. I hope he doesn't, unless he has. Yeah, I don't know. I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't appeal. I hope he's like 76 years old, He looks like a healthy dude. And even though he won't be able to travel by himself, hopefully he'll find a travel companion. And it's not like he needs to have someone to be in a long-lasting relationship. He can just girlfriend hop for, get a new girlfriend every year and a half or something like that. He says that people can't stand him if they're with him for a long period of time. But, that's what Tinder's for. Terry will spooning with the star. Experts are hired by the attorneys, but do you think it's considered as attorney fees? That's what I'm saying. Anyone here, if you guys are going out skiing, snowboarding, biking, get that 360 GoPro, okay? Just in case. You never know. Just in case. He's not healthy. That's what the trial is about. Well, people have doubts about that. I honestly did believe that he had a concussion and that he degraded because of the collision. But when Gwyneth Paltrow had her experts up there, they're like, no, if he had a concussion, it would only be like 3 months. It wouldn't have lasted this long. I don't know. She put on some experts that were very convincing. Although I just thought that if something happens to your brain, then it's possible you could just be fucked for life. But they're saying that he might have, because of how his brain was before, it's possible that he is the way he is now because of, all the other pre-existing issues. She said, I wish you well. Oh, I could hear that. I wish you well. Thanks, you too. Who won? Gwyneth Paltrow. She won. He's going to owe her $1 plus attorney's fees. GoFundMe, she said. I don't believe you're allowed to do a GoFundMe. I think someone tried to do a GoFundMe for Amber Heard, didn't they? And that got shut down. What trial next? Linda. Well, all I know is we got some pre-trial stuff with Brian Koberger at the end of June. And I don't know. That's all I got so far. I don't know when the Sarah Boone stuff is happening. And yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I just watch Law and Crime, and then it's like, tomorrow we're going to be having a trial about blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, cool. Let me just check it out then and see what's up with that. You became a hermit and you disappeared in the witness protection program. Are you not supposed to mention that? Mr. Merchant Dark or Mrs. Merchant Dark. He asked for $3 million at first. They said no. He asked for $300K. Should have right to say no. I don't have to pay this. Lori. Oh gosh. I don't know much about that case. The Doomsday couple. I don't know. Just hearing Doomsday couple just sounds really batshit crazy. Sarah's in April. Is it the real trial? Let's see. I'm waiting for the victory laps. Sarah. Really? Sarah Boone's trial is coming up that soon? Let's see what Court TV says. Court TV says... Yeah, the Sarah Boone suitcase one, I wanted to catch up with that as well. The Florida woman accused of murdering her boyfriend who was found inside a zipped suitcase. My God. What is wrong with her? Has sent letters to attorneys and the judge in her case saying that she's not been represented fairly. Oh God, look at this mugshot. March 22nd is addressed to Frank Bankowitz, who was appointed Boone's attorney on July 11, 2022. In the letter, which appears to be missing pages, Boone says she's been trying to reach Bankowitz using 2 different numbers, but has been unable to reach him in 8 months. What? I, even in my desperation to speak with you, have an outside caller to try to reach you on my behalf, who tried reaching your office 3 times over the last 3 weeks, leaving a voicemail each time with no reply. Yikes. Boone was arrested for the murder of her boyfriend, Jorge Torres Jr. This is back in 2020, February 24, 2020. Oh, I thought this happened more recently. Boone told the police that she and Torres had been drinking and playing a game of hide and seek when she zipped him in a suitcase. Oh my God. How long was he in that suitcase before he died? In an affidavit of probable cause filled in the case, police said that Boone claimed to have gone up to bed and came down later to find Torres dead inside the suitcase. Detective says they found videos on Boone's phone that showed Torres yelling for help from inside the suitcase. Oh my God, this is so sad. This is what like malicious children do to other children as a prank. The original attorney who represented Boone initially tried to withdraw from the case. Boone wrote a letter to the judge in response saying she wanted the judge to be fully aware of the magnitude of my shock and disappointment, the betrayal of Mr. Padilla, as I have not in any way by anyone been provided an explanation for the aforementioned withdrawal. Shut up, Sarah. A series of public defenders were then appointed to represent Boone, with each forced to withdraw, citing a conflict of interest. Yikes. That's tough. On Jan 10, 2023, Boone sent a letter to Bankowitz and the judge in the case saying she was concerned because she has not heard from her lawyer since her previous status hearing December 27. Boone references an upcoming pretrial conference scheduled for January 17.
Truth, so help you God.
What is going on?
Good afternoon, sir.
What the heck? Okay. I don't know. I want to keep an eye out for the press tour. Let me know if anyone is going on their press conference. I want to listen to them. I want to see what they say. In her most recent letter, dated March 22nd, Boone has said she learned she has another pretrial conference scheduled for March 31st. Oh, that's tomorrow. For whatever reason, I'm unable to attend any of my conferences. How am I supposed to know what's going on? And you're reporting and what is being discussed between all the other parties except me, the main component in my case. Boone referenced Court TV in her letter, asking why the media would be allowed to attend pretrial conferences and hearings when she is not. Help me, please. How can Court TV, different news channels, and even professional YouTubers attend my pretrial conference? Oh, that's happening tomorrow. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. How? I'm sure one of the parties can help me with all my updates since they will be in attendance. I would like to be part of it, seeing as all it pertains to me. Please, it is my right. Am I a professional YouTuber? All right, everyone. She was screaming and taunting him all night long. Who does that? She must have a history of animal abuse or something like that. No, I didn't see it. I don't know. The idea of just hearing about someone trapping another human in a suitcase like that is tough. But like, how many hours was he in there for? Because he would have to. What did he die of? Suffocation, starvation, panic attack, heart attack. Who will win the case? Well, for the Gwyneth Paltrow one. All right, so for we have 139 votes. What did the jury, what will the jury decide? 68% says Terry is at fault, 12% Gwen at fault, 12% says both are at fault, 9% says none. Go watch JCS on it. Did JCS do a Sarah Boone one? I was gonna do one on my own because I have a list of true crime ideas, and I have Sarah Boone's interrogation video, and I also have the body cam footage that I wanted to watch. We could watch it together sometime. Oh, suffocation. Oh, it's so sad. I just came from Emily D. Baker's stream, and the cringy female lawyer was speaking not too long ago. Who's the cringy female? Are you talking about Kristen? You mean the lawyer for Terry? Let me see. How's the bellyache? I think it's getting better, but I just ate more shit food, so we'll see. I gotta get rid of all the shit food that I have in my fridge. Wait, Kristen was talking on what? Girl, where was she at? Kristen. I don't see Kristen. What network was Kristen on? What is this? Sorry, I'm laughing at Bruce Rivers' thumbnail. I'm like, for a second, I thought they put Gwyneth Paltrow's head and Terry's face in the animation. Oh, God. I can't say. I like Kristen. I like me a spicy person. I don't see Kristen on here. Are you lying to me? I don't see Kristen on here. Where's Kristen at? It's hilarious. Watched it last night. I'll have to catch up. Ooh, the Stephen Smith exhumation anthropological autopsy are materializing. I got this this one right here. Court TV visits Stephen Smith's.
Court TV is on the ground.
Right here.
Those lenses.
Dr. Kinsey, one of the things that you said stuck out to you in the investigation report, the lack of physical evidence here at the scene. Talk to me about that.
Well, typically, Ms. Chandler, you're going to have car parts, plastic, glass. You know, those lenses, they don't hold up to a lot of impact.
Oh, yes. Get Keith Kinsey on this. Keith Kinsey.
And the ones that I have worked that were intentional, and also the ones I've assisted Highway Patrol with, I believe there's always been debris.
Dr. Kinsey, you've marked the spot where we believe Stephen Smith's body was found. Now, on him, in his front pocket, Dr.
Me, a nice person. I just liked her. That's all. I like spicy people.
Dr. Kinsey, his phone, undamaged, and car keys. His shoes down here still on his feet, loosely tied. The damage, according to the reports, to the head area only is what they observed here at the scene.
It doesn't take a lot of force to break a cell phone. I do it all the time.
Okay.
And I can't imagine that Mr. Smith was struck, and with the friction of the highway, it's unforgiving. It's hard to explain how that phone wouldn't be damaged. The shoes, like I said, I've never been a trooper. I've assisted on a number of them. And
I don't know if he officially joined the team, but I hope so. Get Dr. Kinsey. Oh, is he? Oh, he is. Dr. Kenny Kinsey is star witness in the Murdoch trial. Yay! Dr. Kinsey is now the lead investigator on independent investigation to the nursing student's death. Yay!
Everything that was said earlier about the shoes, I believe the shoes are, at least one of them is usually ejected.
Right.
The lack of damage to the clothing, and that's what I have done. And I look at the clothing, and I don't see a lot of defects in the clothing that is caused from contact with the pavement. And the positioning on the middle line, I mean, at bare minimum.
What is that? I like Buster's hair. I like redheads. I have a friend that's a redhead, and she gets an insane amount of really random weird hate on her for being a redhead, which I always thought when people make jokes about redheads, I thought they were just joking, but I don't know. I think there are people out there who just don't like redheads or something. But yeah, redheads are cool, you know, they look alright. Not to scale, not all items shown, all measurements are approximate. There's a pole here. Oh, Stephen Smith's body. What the fuck is this? Is this where the phone was found? I don't know what the heck this is. Got some
I don't
notes.
think a person could mistakenly hit someone and not know they hit someone.
Now, SLED is investigating this as a homicide, and so, you know, let's say they return here to the scene. What are some things they're going to be looking for here? Show me what they'd be looking for.
They're gonna probably come back just like we talked this morning, if they haven't already. I don't want to speak for SLED because I know all those men and women. And they're going to come back, they're going to do their own measurements, and they're going to find their own characteristics in the horizon and their own features. And they're going to map this thing, every inch of it.
Wait, David who? Who's going to be a billionaire?
We're close. Look at it, that's 30 foot, and it's 30 foot off that hole.
$400 of cleaning supplies? Okay, cleaning supplies are expensive, but $400? What does he have, a mansion or something? There's a guy who bought $400 worth of cleaning supplies at Home Depot to clean up the wife's murder. Did the wife murder someone or he murdered the wife? Who? Oh my God. There's a lot of cases going on, but yeah, Emily, I've been trying to catch up on law and crime with all the, not law and crime. Yeah, law and crime. I've been trying to catch up on law and crime with like a bunch of new cases been popping up. It's a lot. It's a lot of crazy shit going on right now. He murdered his wife. Who is this person? What's their name? Maybe I'll know their name. And how long ago did this happen? There's this one that I really, really, really want to cover. Oh my fucking God. This is I think in Orange County, not too far away from me. This Asian woman was slowly poisoning her husband. I think it was caught on the cousin, not the cousin, did I say cousin? Her husband. Asian woman was slowly poisoning her husband, and he caught her on camera. She was putting like rat poisoning or something in his drink, and he was like, yeah, my tea was tasting weird. She got caught, and luckily he didn't die, but I wanted to catch up with that one because that bitch crazy.
His feet would have been.
January?
His feet would have been in this area, and then his head in that direction.
Dr. Kinsey, there's a lot of unanswered questions about this scene. Things that maybe the new investigation will reveal. Maybe some of those answers will come to light, but there's some things that maybe we just will never.
Oh, Brian Walsh. Yeah, the name is familiar. I'm pretty sure I heard about it. Brian Walsh. Was he a dentist or something? That name sounds really familiar. Brian Walsh. Brian Walsh, Ann Walsh. Pleaded not guilty. He sold fake Warhols. Did he not have a job? Oh, he was a hairdresser. Oh, hey, Momo, what's up? Yeah, I was on Overwatch. I was streaming on Twitch, playing Overwatch. Ugh. Do they have any kids together? Big Loser. Yeah, these people are fucking. Ugh. But yeah, his name sounds familiar, but I don't think I know too much about it.
Never know about what really happened here, right?
Yeah, Shanley,
It was on Fox 13 Utah stream. There's a statement from Terry from the male lawyer as well as Gwyneth's lawyer. Fox 13? Where am I going to find it?
It would always be perfect. And evidence degrades over time. Memories fade.
Yeah, memories fade.
Things are missed. But I believe the key here is someone knows. Someone knows, because people can't be quiet, and somebody knows, and they're scared to come forward for whatever reason. But somebody knows, and the Smith family deserves answers.
And Julie, Dr. Kinsey told me that one of the main pieces of the puzzle he wishes he had now would be the answer to the exact injuries that Stephen
Okay, hold on, sorry.
Smith sustained before he died, and we may have those answers sooner than later, as the attorneys for Stephen's mother, Sandy Smith, are seeking permission to have his body exhumed, and we are expecting a big announcement from her attorneys coming up on Monday. For now, Julie, I'll say.
Ooh, Monday. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. Monday. All right, I don't watch their entire segment. All right, Monday, we'll keep an eye on that. Okay, I found it. This one?
We're pleased.
Owens. Owen's checking his stocks right now, seeing they're going up. Am I as popular as Camille Vasquez yet?
Thank you. Okay. We're good. Okay.
What is going on back here?
Okay. Okay.
Everyone okay? Mr. Owens! Mr. Owens, how are you?
Step up a little bit. Yeah. Okay.
Egan!
So there's an email. There's an email
slip
where you're going to get a longer statement, but this is a 3-sentence statement.
Okay. Owens looks like he just woke up and doesn't know where the fuck he is. What am I doing again? Where am I? You buddy, Owens.
There's James. Oh, you're reading a statement? 3 sentences. Okay.
Oh, 3
Any
sentences.
further statements will be through this email.
Okay.
We're pleased with this outcome and appreciate the judge and jury's thoughtful consideration and handling of the case. Gwyneth has always had a history of advocating for
Okay.
what she believes in, and this statement was no different. And
He's so
she will
sassy.
Continue to stand up for what is right. Any further statements will be made through an email,
Okay.
press@harmonyhouse.com.
Steve, we just went live on the air. Could you read that statement again, please?
Can you just read the whole thing again, but do it in a more sexier tone?
Yeah, since I botched it.
One more time. Steve Owens, attorney
James,
for-
the only thing you botched today,
for-
James.
James,
You're okay.
James.
Come on, Egan.
We're pleased with this outcome and appreciate the judge and jury's thoughtful handling of this case. Gwyneth has a history of advocating for what she believes in.
Okay.
This situation was no different, and she will continue to stand for what she believes is right.
Okay.
Thank you. Any further statements will be made through press@harmonyhouse.com.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Did you have a conversation with her after
Sure.
today? And what did she say to you?
Thumbs up.
Bye.
Easy for a second for her to walk.
Fucking Owens, man. Sassy Owens. All right, I'm waiting for... Where Kristen at? Where my girl Kristen at? Hey, you lied to me. Kristen ain't here. Where's she at? Wait, is that Kristen? Oh, it's Terry. Oh, shit. Terry talks too. Oh, shit. Terry does a long one. Oh, okay, let's see. Terry talks. I have to speed it up, though. He looks very sad. Yeah. Terry. Okay. You win some and you lose a lot.
Because there's a conclusion now, 7 years in the making now, a long time. How does it feel that is there some conclusion now? Is there closure?
Okay, I'm sorry. The audio is dog poop. Let's try again.
Just how are you feeling about that?
It takes too long to get to this point to get closure like that. It will be a while to get back to my life again.
Yeah, you got this.
A lot out, and this was national attention. A lot of people watching. A lot of your personal life just out there. How is all of that making you feel now?
He's got family. He's got grandchildren. You'll be fine. Everyone looks healthy. You'll be fine. When your family's fine, and hopefully you'll feel better. And yeah, I don't know. If he really does have like a badass, not a badass, but like a really bad brain concussion, and he's just like not himself. I don't know. I do feel really bad for him. But at least your family's happy and healthy.
Well, we joked about it a bit. It's so much for dating sites, right? There's a way.
You'll be fine. People will be out there dating you. If Chris Watts gets a bunch of fucking love letters from a bunch of weird ass women on the internet, okay, maybe even dudes too, Terry, you will be fine. And sometimes people don't even watch court TV stuff, like, I don't know, maybe you're not that famous. You'll be fine.
Way too much information out there for me, and so, yeah, I'll start over again and spend more time with family.
Yeah, you still got family.
All of this, kind of what's next, what this means to you?
Well, I like the term that he used. We fought the good fight. We worked very hard on this. It's hard to try a case. It's a lot of evidence.
I wish you did better in your opening statement he did closing statements already. You could have done better in closing statements, Mr. Bob.
A lot of things happen that we don't agree with, but that happens in every trial. Okay. But Terry conducted himself nobly. He kept us cool. He stayed with us. He helped us. We're grateful for that. So he's a good man.
So is there anything you would redo or do differently in retrospect?
Well, I rethink a little bit about how I could be characterized. That's a real disappointment that it wasn't just about the facts of the accident, was it? There were things brought up like anxiety, which I got a prescription for in 91, and I refilled it one time a few months ago for this trial, like enough for 12 days in 91. But that stays in your record as having that issue for the rest of your life. Many of those kinds of things that, no, I'm not that crazy person. I think that I listened to that whole thing about how I was characterized, and it wasn't just about the accident, was it? It's about the character. They drug that character in there. And, yeah, I wish I could have...
Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm scared to I don't want to get therapy no more. I got to be careful what kind of prescription medicine I fill. I got to be careful. If I could ever get in a lawsuit, man, all this stuff is going to come out.
That back. But when you go down this, I didn't realize it. When you go down this row, I thought it'd be about a ski accident that I knew I had the truth. That had the facts, and it wasn't.
Your lawyer should have told you. Terry, they gonna rip you to shreds, okay? Everything about you. It's not just about the ski accident. They're gonna go into your family, your history. Jenny might be up there. You gotta be careful.
About that. It turned out it was about the narrative about the life I've lived. Things said that absolutely were not true. And I'll never get a chance to change that.
Did Gwyneth Paltrow say something to you as she left?
She did. I wish you well, she said to me.
Aw. I wish you well. That's nice of her.
That was very kind. Yeah.
Very nice. Very kind.
And, the jury found 100% fault for you. How do you reconcile that with all your injuries and the pain that you've been through?
Well, obviously I missed somewhere in communicating the issues I have. And I didn't get a chance to talk about many of the other issues. I'm one of those I call the walk of shame. You walk to the fridge and you go, why am I here? What if you did that all day long? What if it was like the very next thing you did, you turned and did something else and went, why did I do that? And I remember putting on double the miles, triple the miles of what I should have walked in a day by just back and forth and undoing and redoing. So those kinds of issues are very real. In fact, I'll tell you a cute story if you don't mind. You get so down on yourself if you're doing that all the time, going from walk of shame to walk of shame, why am I here, what am I doing, that I read about the invention of the dog clicker by a husband and his wife, who used it to train seals and penguins and such, and now dogs. And
now I know why his attorneys love telling animal stories. They're getting it from Terry. This guy over here was talking about milking moo-moo cows. The other dude was talking about, what was the other dude talking about again? Someone was talking about milking moo-moo cows, and someone else was talking about some other story thing. We're just like, what? Where am I? I say Terry should do He should do all the fucking talk shows. He should get all the money he can, you know, try to pay his legal bills.
To a good response. And so I told one of my daughters, I think I need a dog clicker. I need to be reminded of the good things. I'm losing track of that. And I got a little gift in the mail with a little tag said, good boy. And I clicked that clicker, you know, and it got, after 2 weeks, what's amazing is that you don't need to click the clicker. All you have to do is think about, I'm going to get the clicker, click it, and the goodness is done. The good hormones, the dopamine is running in your brain, and so it worked. It helped me get me out of the doldrums when I was having these issues, and I still do. I got it out the other day again.
So what's the wrong?
One last question.
The GoPro video. Is there a GoPro video?
There never was. If there was, I would have locked that thing up behind security.
Shay's like, God damn it, I fucked up so hard. I'm sorry, Dad. I shouldn't have mentioned the GoPro. Honestly, though, his lawyers fucked up. They should have addressed the GoPro from the get-go, all right? They should have been... How did they not know that there was an email exchange with the GoPro being brought up? They should have known that, obviously, Gwyneth Paltrow and her lawyers are going to bring that up. I don't know. His lawyers fucked up on that.
Because it would have shown the absolute truth that I wished for, and we tried to encourage it to come out of the woodwork, and it never did. Never had one. It actually is a link to the lady who saved me and got me off the mountain, who came with me and got me. It was a link to that. It said, here's a witness, an eyewitness, meaning she was an eyewitness to what I left, what condition I left in. And I just praised her, sang her praises for getting me off the mountain.
One more question?
That's it, one more.
Okay, what do you want people to, who are watching this trial, know what was happening? What do you want them to be able to take away at the end of this?
The takeaway is
Yes.
preparation for this by the attorneys, by the team of people, and the time they invest.
Tell us.
That you don't see them doing is so significant. They get so vested in this. And of course, I participate in that too. And it's...
Yeah, Bob is like squeezing his shoulder now. Terry, get the fuck out. Oh my God, I had a freak out because my oven light was freaking the fuck out. And I thought maybe someone was behind my wall trying to signal me like Morse codes. Help, I'm stuck in the wall, get me out of here. It was just freaking out. And, you know, I just have really weird imagination. So hopefully no one's inside my walls.
A huge expense of your personal energy going in that direction. So you got a lot committed to that. And so that's all the work you don't see. And for 7 years, we haven't just been sitting around. There's been lots of work to do. So you look back on that and you go, well, I'm not so sure we got the outcome we wanted. It doesn't feel like the effort. I should have gotten the Olympic Games. We would have gotten some medal, like a silver or something, right? But no, it didn't work out that way.
That's it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
It's nice.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you for your
time.
kindness.
Good luck. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Bye, guys.
Bob, thank you.
Bye, Bob. Hope you feel better. Hope you get that cough under control, you know, Bob. You probably got the whole damn courtroom sick by now. Where Kristen at? Where Kristen? I don't see no Kristen. Kristen, where you at, Kristen? Where you at? Kristen's out here. Kristen's statement, 11. Wait, where? KUTV salt. What does Kristen say? See, Kristen. It's just the video isn't available anymore. Really? What is this? Oh, wait. You said it was at the 11-minute mark? Kristen! Kristen's like, I was surrounded by morons, okay? I was the only capable one on that team. I'm just kidding. But Kristen, you know, her death stares when she's looking at her co-lawyers, I feel like she's just like, what the fuck am I doing here? What am I doing here? Let's see. Damn, this camera looks good.
Almost 30 years, juries never surprised me.
You questioned Ms. Paltrow about Taylor Swift. You talked about the $1 countersuit. What of the role of celebrity in this case? How do you think that impacts?
I'm sorry, guys. This audio is dog poop. What is this audio? KUTV, why you do this to us? Can you just read the subtitles, I guess?
You'd have to ask the jury that.
Something about the dollar bill and Taylor Swift.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Terry Sanderson's still suffering.
In my opinion, yeah, he is.
No, the American justice system is fine.
He's a very nice man.
And I think only 8 people decided on this.
The biggest biggest challenge for me is being on the plaintiff's side. This is the only plaintiff's case I've ever had. So
Interesting. She's well, Steve says hi. She says that normally she does cases for the defendant. So this is her first plaintiff case.
I'm a defense lawyer.
She's a defense lawyer.
It is absolutely overwhelming, and I could not believe it.
Because it's a ski crash, most of the time people get up after crashing on the ski run.
I can tell you this much. I have newfound appreciation for Ms. Paltrow. If she has to deal with all of this on a daily basis.
She says she has newfound appreciation for Gwyneth Paltrow. She has to deal with this on a daily basis. I guess like all the reporters coming after her.
I can't even imagine, and I feel for her.
She feels for her.
That's something per Utah statute, the judge will be deciding that. It's a really high.
What issue are you talking about? The people are being judged by their peers. Hey, that's my food.
I have no idea. I have no idea. But my guess, under the standard of the law, I don't see that will succeed. I don't know. I really don't have any idea. Whenever.
Do you have any sense as to how much money has been spent on legal fees?
Oh, how much money has been spent on legal fees? What does Kristen say?
At least on your side?
No clue.
No clue.
We're from different law firms.
Yeah, they're all different law firms. She's got her own law firm with other people. The other Bob got his own law firm. I don't know where the other two are. Everyone's like from different law firms and stuff.
I thank them for their service. I really do, and I respect the jury.
Disappointing, though, today.
You know, the juries, I respect the jury no matter how the outcome is. There's always positives and there's always negatives.
She respects the jury.
I respect the process.
No comment on disappointment.
Attentive during this trial?
Oh, I think they did great. Absolutely.
Jury did great, she says.
Yeah. Thank you.
Peace out.
So Kristen Van Orman, she is on the...
Bye. All right. Thank you so much, KUTV, Salt Lake City. All right. That's about it. Well, we're done. Oh, Elaine's daughter. Oh, gosh. All right, guys. That's all that we got. Owen says he'll send out an email for an official statement. Kristen's like, bye, peace, I'm done. I don't usually try cases like this. And I didn't hear from the other two. Egan, maybe his Spotify playlist is popping off right now. We'll see how that goes. She forgot to say she doesn't respect her. I think if anything, I think she was probably having issues with her other attorneys. I don't know. I felt like Kristen was like the rotten born. I mean, the others, they didn't do too bad, but it's the opening and the closing statements that people are really going to remember. And it was just, I don't know. They got to practice in front of a mirror, or maybe they can practice and video record them speaking and maybe get some feedback on that. I bet you they're probably going to go on YouTube and watch their closing arguments and their opening. Be like, okay, how did I do? Did I really do as bad as people said I did? So maybe they will. Egon, are you comparing the guy to Egon from Ghostbusters? I don't know who Egon is from Ghostbusters, but I do know Ghostbusters. I just don't know who that is. Simple Country Lawyer was terrible. He was interesting. I'll just say that. He was interesting. You found her to be ineffective? I just liked her because she had my attention. She had my attention. She was loud. She was clear. And yeah, I don't know. I thought she was fine. It's the other lawyers that were fumbling around a lot. I'm like, where are they going with this? That I was just kind of like, meh. I think maybe Sorensen did okay. He did better. He did good in the closing statement. But yeah. Terry's already at the bar taking telling his story to all the single women. Hey, maybe, yeah, you can use it to pick up women. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. We're going to end it right here. I will see you all later. We'll definitely... Let's get some rest. We're done with trial stuff for a little bit. Yay, let's get some rest. Apparently, there is going to be some sort of press conference about Sarah Boone, or pre-trial conference, something like that. So I don't know. I'll keep an eye on that. But other than that, if there's anything that pops up, just post in the Discord. I have a true crime section in our Discord community. Feel free to join it. Post in the Discord. And yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you guys all in there. Later, everyone. Stay cool. Don't be like Terry. Yeah, you guys have fun. Take care. And I don't know. We'll see what comes up next. Peace out. Bye. I'll see you later. Take